Hello everyone, this is BadHell24 and welcome back to some more Salvation Remake. I'm sorry that I had to cut that last episode so short. It was a bit of a, short notice there. My dad came home during the recording and we need to go out right away. So I'm sorry for that to be cut off, but we should not get cut off today because today's the day we don't have anything going on. So we should be able to get through a lot of the mod pretty well. So, if you all remember in the last part, we dealt with the fallout of Monika's decision to cut Yuri from the club. Not really cut from the club, but she basically said to Yuri, take all the time you need to get off the club and stuff like that. Obviously, she lied to the other club members in saying that Yuri said this, when in reality it was her that made this happen. We got a little bit sus of Monika at that time. Monika wanted to talk with us privately about Yuri and stuff like that, saying that she's obsessive and stuff like that. We went out of the club. Natsuki was also conveying concern for Yuri because she was like, Yuri's not bored of the club. I don't know why Monika would say that. Something is not right here. She would tell me if she was having something going on here. We had lunch with Yuri, which is pretty interesting, although she kind of figured out that we were, going to be there for her. But we assured her that we actually do care about her, and it's fine. In the last part, we got to sharing poems, and I believe we shared with Sayori in the last part before it was rudely interrupted. So, let's continue with sharing poems. I don't know if we're going to share with Natsuki or Monika. So, let's go. Natsuki's talking with Monika about her poem. Strangely enough, it looks like Monika doesn't have a poem to share, or rather, it only seems that way. It's possible she hasn't gotten a chance to share hers yet. I wait a few moments for Natsuki and Monika to finish talk before I walk up to Natsuki to share my poem. Ah yes, Natsuki time. A few minutes go by and Monika walks off towards the front of the room, which indicates my go-ahead to show Natsuki my poem. Hey Natsuki, ready to exchange poems? Jeez, when you ask it like that, it sounds really lame. Well, how else am I supposed to ask it? Whatever, can I see a poem now? I playfully roll my eyes as I hand Natsuki my poem. She hands me hers. Let's read hers. Let's see if her writing style's changed a bit. Fluffy friends. Fresh air feels nice. Fluffy clouds look nice. So new friends are nice too. Fluffy friends and fluffy new things. It feels good, this fresh air. The boy was pretty weird. He just came for snacks. But I liked this boy. He was a good friend. My first fluffy friend. The girl was pretty quiet. She wanted to be alone. I didn't like this girl, but she became a good friend. Another fluffy friend. The second girl was pretty loud. She just wanted to see everyone happy. I wanted to see her happy too. She became a good friend. A third fluffy friend. The final girl was pretty strange. She wanted what's best for everyone. I liked this girl. She became a good friend. My final fluffy friend. Fresh air feels nice. Fluffy clouds look nice. And my fluffy friends are nice too. That's actually really good! Yeah, a lot more words in this one, and it conveys a lot. Even though it's, a very basic, wordage. Is that even a word? Wordage? I don't know. This is why I don't write poems, because I don't really know this kind of stuff. But, it conveys good emotion. It conveys a very, very good emotion. Well, what do you think? It's pretty good. Meaning was clear, and I didn't get lost on any of it. Guess that's why I've always liked your poems. Can you, press the spacebar, please, instead of, lagging? Good, like I said before, you don't need super complicated vocabulary to have deep meanings in your poems. I agree. And hey, nice to know I'm your, fluffy friend. Yeah. I wish impact is to yourself to bad the poem. I guess that's true. I did write it after all. An opportunity knocks on the door. Okay, but I want to hear you say it. Well, what? Come on. I want to hear you call me a fluffy Go on, Natsuki, say it. We're all waiting for you to say fluffy friend. I want to hear your own voice in your own mouth say the words. No, I'm not doing that. Aw, come on. What's the harm in saying it out loud? You already wrote it. Now you just need to say it. But I'm not gonna say that. You stupid if you think I even consider saying that out loud. That's the reason I wrote my poem, idiot. She completely snaps. Okay, I yield. I was only teasing you. Natsuki completely goes silent. You really mucked that one up, Bat, didn't ya? Okay, I'm sorry. No, really, I am. I want to hear what you thought of the poem. Jeez, maybe I pushed too far this time. Natsuki. Okay, seriously, it was my bad for making fun of you like that. It's a bad call. I really am sorry. That was really rude, Bat. You sounded just like my other friends there. Did you really think it was a good idea to make fun of some poem like that? I mean, I put a lot of thought into this last night, so look. Jeez, I'm stupid and I messed up. I'm sorry. Alright, what's all this yelling about? I may have cracked a pretty bad joke at Natsuki's poem. Matsuki gasps. But how could you do that? Making fun of someone's poem after they put so much love and thought into it? Shame on. I said I was sorry. I didn't mean it, alright? I just thought it would have been funny. Still, Bat, I know we haven't done this in a while, but... Okay, Monica, that's enough. I don't need your help. I already yelled at Bat enough as it is. Oh, alright then. Hopefully you guys work out this between yourselves. Can't have any extra drama. Extra drama, she says. Extra drama, she says. This is news to the MC, isn't it? And Monica walks up with another word. All the while, Natsuki continues to throw daggers. She's like, so, we good now? That really hurt. Especially if I start to consider you one of my first two friends. Jeez, Natsuki, I really am sorry. I don't know what else I could do to prove that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It just reminded me too much of what people always tease me about. Like how my writing is very childish, whatever. It's annoying when you want to share your writing with others, and they just make fun of you. You don't take it seriously, you know? Who was you talking about? I don't remember anybody here making fun of her writing, other than you, maybe, but even then it was more of a heated argument rather than you blatantly making fun of her writing. This feels like something a little more than that. I'm not saying I like them, I'm just reminding you too much of that, and I'm just getting really tired of it. I'm sorry for lashing out to you. I didn't mean to yell at you like that, or call you an idiot. I'd be satisfied if you just remembered to respect my writing a little more, if I'm being honest with you. Of course, I'll be sure to remember that. By the way, I like the poem a lot, even though it is a bit obvious that it isn't yours. Yeah. I'm still not the best at writing poems. Chill, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Say he's a good writer and even better friend. You don't need to defend anything, dummy. As for your other poems, I thought you were okay at them. Not better than me, of course. Natsuki gives me a friendly shove. Thanks for sharing with me. I'll go show say my poem now. Hey, it was nice to read yours too, and I'm sorry again. Truly, I am. Natsuki only grabs the poem and looks away from me. I really do feel bad about what I said. So, have you made amends? I sheepishly had my poem up to Monica. Yeah, no, it was pretty obvious that I really did get her upset. Of course you did, Bat. You made fun of the poem. That's something I never expected from you, honestly. I mean, Natsuki and I got pretty close when the club started, so I guess I thought a joke like that would have been okay to make. Ah, that's true. I forgot about that. But we never talked about that with anybody. It was mostly between us. You know me. I always know more than... We know, Monica. You don't have to keep saying that you know more than we think you do, okay? We get it! You know everything about this game world, come on. You know everything. Which is why I'm scared for how she's gonna try and manipulate Natsuki. Because she, like I said in the last plot, she does have contact with her parents, as we know. She has contact with every single one of the club members' parents. So I wonder if she's gonna tell her dad that she's been reading manga in the club room. or baking behind her back. Alright then. By the way, where's your phone? I didn't see you give one to right here! Monica swiftly has a poem to shake mine. Oh my god. Here we go, let's read it. Masked Man. Oh, god. Masked Man. A little girl lay in the field. She counted the stars. She counted the clouds. Day by day, she counted the stars and clouds as they flew by. But each day, a man, cloaked in black, would steal memories away. He would start from zero. The masked man thought he would bring her great suffering. But the little girl was happy to keep counting, for that was her purpose. Hello! Hello, world! Basic Python message us. Goofia. Basic Python message Goofia. Why? Why would you even, like, put that in there? Hello, world. Is that just so that you know that you still got the coding prowess, Monica? Is that so you know that you still can do something in this world? Because if it is, then I can't wait to see what you do with it, girl. Honestly, slay. Slay queen. Fucking slay queen. What do you think? Hopefully you don't have any deceitful jokes to say about my poem as well. No, not at all. It's nice. I'm guessing that has to do with not knowing stuff? Exactly! I guess it really does depend on one's circumstances, however. Despite this poem, I actually value the harsh truth over a happy lie. Really? But what if that truth means you get pain? Then I do my best to power through that pain. We know about the harsh truth, Monica. We know how you came to the harsh truth and are powering through the pain, okay? Don't act sly with me. It may go over the MC's head, but not mine. I know what you're trying to do. You know what? As an aside, I really want someone to make a Doki mod where it can pick up your voice, where it has, like, mic detection, and will react at some points depending on what you say. Like, that would be awesome. It's understood that the truth can set somebody free. And if it ever came down to it, well, I don't know what I'd do. What do you mean? I don't really know, actually. I see. Monica and I stay silent for a while. I get over here now seeing Sarah across the room discussing the poems with each other. Hearing a passionate Sarah says about this stuff is heartwarming. It really does seem like she's getting better day by day. Hey. What's up? I think it's really nice that we got to talk to each other like this. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, it really has. Sarah's kept you so distracted. It must be tough trying to help her out on your own. All on your own. Yeah, I'd be lying if it said it wasn't a huge challenge. I sometimes wonder if I'm even doing the right thing. What do you mean? I mean, like, after everything that's happened. I'm almost certain she thinks that I'm only doing this because of what happened, rather than being from the heart. I understand now. Yeah. I don't really know how to prove it to her either. Well, I hate to break this to you back. Oh my god, here we go. Here we go with the... I hate to break it to you, but... Oh my god, what is she gonna say now? It's possible that you never be able to do that. Within the context of everything that's happened, it's probably impossible to get rid of those thoughts. He's only because he has to be. Is probably what she's thinking every time you're there. Which then leads me to a question. Do you trust her to be left on her own? Well, of course, yeah, that's what I thought. So then what am I supposed to do? Just leave her to fend for herself? I want to help her get better. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to keep in mind that maybe she doesn't want you to help her. Huh? Bitch, what? The fuck? Oh my god, the other girls who are smiling and laughing with each other. That being Sayori and Natsuki. Sayori. It's about time we wrapped up the clubbing, but hey, it was nice for us to talk with each other again. We have to do this again sometime, right? Really good like talking with you. Right, yeah, I guess it's nice to meet you too. I get up and sound slightly dejected after this exchange though. There's no sinking feeling in the back of my mind all about all of this. What if I can't help Sayori? What if I feel like it's my obligation to anyway? Does I love her? Is that a valid enough reason to keep trying to help her? Okay, everyone! Again, it's been much shorter than usual, but I hope everyone had fun sharing their poems and learning more about each other. I need more water. Ugh. Drink water! Yeah, it was great! Though not being able to read Yuri's poem was very noticeable. The comment doesn't feel complete without her. Yeah, I have to agree with her there. Which reminds me, Monica? Why did you lie about Yuri? Ooh! Yeah! Yeah! Get her ass, Natsuki! Yeah! Drag her! Let her know! You lying bitch! I'm sorry. I'm just very, very heated. The mood of the room completely shifts and Natsuki's staring up at a seemingly calm Monica. Monica's like, whatever do you mean lying? Though it becomes pretty clear that a question like that completely threw her off her train of thought. Why would I lie? I wouldn't have any reason to lie about any of that. Well, then how come she never told us that she left for the reasons you told us yesterday? Did it not occur to you that Yuri's a friend and that we would eventually ask for her side of the story? She specifically asked me to mention not to bother her. Clearly she didn't mind us hanging out with her during lunchtime. Did you ever stop and think that maybe that's what Yuri needed? Did you ever take the time to think that, hey, this girl's leaving the club she clearly loves so much, maybe I should be there for her? All you really had to do was be there for her, Monica, not send her away from the club. You can say whatever you want, but I know Yuri. And you saying that she's bored with this club is just insulting to her. Wow. I mean, that is true. That is true. I mean, Monica said that Yuri said to not bother her, but she was totally fine with us hanging out with her. Like, she had no problem with us talking about her. Like, if she really didn't want us to bother her, then why was she so comfortable with us being around? Exactly. And I'm glad that someone else is catching on to it. She can't keep getting away with this. Monica suddenly snapped her fingers. Her expression quickly changed to one of disappointment, almost as if she expected something to happen. I'll take care of it. Take care of what? Take care of what? What do you mean? I'll have a talk with Yuri. This is between me and her. What are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. You are completely dodging the question. Oh my god. What are you gonna say to her? Huh? What are you possibly going to say to her to deter her even more? Okay? Wait, you can't just... Monica quickly does things and quickly leaves the club room. Jeez, so much finding out why she lied. I don't even believe she's going to talk to Yuri at all. No, I believe she is. And I believe that she's gonna say some fuck shit to Yuri that will make her hate us. And I don't know what she could possibly say. I don't know what she could possibly say, but I know it's not gonna be good. I know it's not gonna be good at all. I'm scared. Mom can pick me up. I'm scared. Maybe she will. I know Monica too. And she never said things if she isn't going to do them. Though, her lying about why you're at the club definitely isn't like her. Oh, so you guys have noticed it too, right? That Monica hasn't really been acting herself lately? Yeah. I don't think I've ever told you that. Monica and I used to be quite close. Until one day she just pushed me away. Yeah, we still talk every once in a while, but it's mostly for club-related things. We haven't talked in a long time. I still wonder why. Monica and I are exactly close. When I joined the club, she seemed friendly enough. But yeah, just like you mentioned, Sayori, there came a point when she suddenly stopped acting like herself. Was there anything that struck you guys as odd? Or, I mean, when was the first time you noticed it? Yeah, it was when she started making on with my manga. You know, in the closet. Before she always talked about things like respecting one's interests and all that jazz. That wasn't a big deal or anything, right? But the week you and Sarah were gone is when things started to get weird. Like, real weird. Oh, okay. So it was obviously when, you know, Monica realized that she couldn't do anything with the game and started to fuck with things. Natsuki's out of plan for emphasis. She first started acting super distant and shy, almost like a girl would act. Huh? It was so bizarre. And to make things matters worse, whenever we confronted her about something, either relating to her how she's feeling, she would completely blow us off. That was when Yuri decided to hang out with me a bit more as well. It's almost like the entire club started to change while you guys were gone. For me, it was when I was back in the hospital. She always knew what to say, but she seemed so different from the Monica I knew. And besides, I didn't mean to sound selfish. I hope it didn't sound weird or anything. But I hope you guys understand what I mean. I don't really feel like talking about this anymore. Of course we do. We understand completely. The point is, we both realized that Monica hasn't really been acting herself lately. It's possible that things may have been extremely stressful for her as well. We all know how stressful school can be, and Monica's a perfectionist, isn't she? Sayori nods. Right. Having so many things happen in such a short amount of time is probably overwhelming for her. Yeah, good point. She's a super perfectionist. She goes out of her way to make sure everything is right, no matter the cost. If something isn't going away, she tends to be very hard on herself. It's hard to watch sometimes. I need to, like, increase the volume of this a little bit so that you guys can hear it more. Yeah, I can relate to that feeling. Alright, I understand then. I'll hang out with her this weekend then. I didn't mention how her and I should talk more after all. I'll take her to the best ice cream parlor in town. I'm sure she'll appreciate having a nice break from everything. That's nice of you, Natsuki. I thought you were so super upset with her or something. Oh, I am. I just don't think it's fair to leave her in the dirt either. Especially after considering that she's probably super stressed out. You're such a good friend, Natsuki. I guess I just want to give Monica some space. Maybe that's what she needs. Sure, I see your point there, but I feel like we should take a bit more of a direct approach. I just don't think it's cool to leave her behind. You should come with us too. It doesn't like you really want to. Well, I feel like I want to, but... no, it's okay. I just never say anything, honestly. Just wanted to get a vanilla ice cream, okay? It's her favorite. Sayori. I'm okay, but I feel like walking by myself today. Is that okay with you? Natsuki looked at me intensely, almost as if she was looking at me because I'm not letting her leave this one by herself. At the same time, Monica's words are ringing in the back of my head. Do you trust her to be left on her own? Do I? You don't have to answer that, actually. I'll be leaving now. I reach out to grab her shoulder, but I miss her by a short distance. Wait! I'll go with you! Let me just grab my things. She doesn't stop walking. As I quickly turn to grab my things, she's already at the door. Idiot. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm telling that to myself. I should have read the room. But don't stand there and talk to me like a dummy. Go after her! Natsuki pushed me at the clubroom and closed the door behind me. Sarah's already quite far down the hallway, but still here, so that's good. She turns around quickly, only to turn back and face forward. The look on her face was frightening, but only because I know that look all too well. It's the same face she made at the hospital. That bittersweet look that haunts me to my core. I quickly swept down the hallway and hoped to catch up to her without running after her. Sari, wait up for me! We live in the same street, silly! Wait up! He doesn't stop and disappears off to the back in the hallway. And to make matters worse, it sounds like a storm is nearby. Wonderful timing. I quickly hurried down the hallway and hoped to catch Sari before the rain starts. They're gonna be outside in the rain. Yep. Sari! Sari stops and turns around. I thought I told you to let me walk home alone. Yeah, but come on, there's no way to let you walk through this rain alone. And why not? Well, why would I let you walk through the stormy weather on your own? That's depressing! Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Okay, Sari. You know, I didn't mean it like that. I just don't want you to be alone right now. You still haven't given me a good reason as to why. Do I need one? I'm your friend. I just don't want to see you like this. Well, I hate to break this news to you, Bat. Sari opens her arms and points to herself. This is me. If you don't want to see me like this, then you should let me walk home by myself. You know, I'm not going to let you do that. And why not? You don't trust me, do you, Bat? You think about this, don't you? It doesn't matter anyway. I already know the answer. I'm the reason Monica's so stressed. I'm the reason why you're feeling so upset. All because Sari loudly sobs uncontrollably. I'm supposed to be here to support my friends, but instead she lets out okay. I'm so selfish. Oh my god. Finally, Monica's words are getting to her. It's my fault. The glove isn't done because of me. It's not my fault. And you're getting it's just because Sari! I plucked my hands and shoulder and stood directly into her eyes. Stop. Just stop. You keep telling yourself all these things, you'll end up believing them. Is it hard for you to believe that I'm here because I care about... Yes. Yes, it is. I saw her let go of Sari. Then make about serious steps to wash away revealing her bruise. I don't expect you to understand me, Bat. Nobody does. But I want to try. I don't want you to. Wouldn't life be much easier for you if you just stopped lying about me? No, it's not like that. I promised myself that I would stick by her side. Through thick and thin. Because that's what best friends do. And how do I know you're not just doing this because of what happened? Don't try to answer that. I think I already know the answer. She looks out at the floor and doesn't look back up. Sari? A response. By now she appears completely unresponsive, almost in a state of catatonia. Can I walk you home? Still nothing. And the basis seems to show any sense stopping either. I slowly walk closer to her. I attempt to wrap my arms around her, but she only backs away. Bat. I talk to you a soft voice over the loud sound of the pouring rain. Just let me walk home by myself. Please. That's what I want. Well, we sort of live on the same street and all. So I have to head on the same road anyway. I just try to look down at my feet. If you really thought to walk home by yourself, I can at least give you a head start. What do you mean? A head start? I'll give you 10 seconds to walk ahead of me, and then I'll be right behind you after that. Is that okay at least? Sari wipes the tears away and sniffles. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Thank you, Pat. Oh, response. Seemingly without hesitation, she turns around, adjusts her bag, and heads down the street towards the neighborhood. As promised, I wait the 10 seconds I said I'd give her. Which ends up being the most excruciating 10 seconds of my entire life. Watching her slowly walk by herself worries me to my absolute core. Which just begins staring the idea that maybe I'm only worried about her because of what happened. But how can I not be? I don't want anything bad to happen to her. And that's 10 seconds. I start down the road. Sari's still within speaking distance from me, but I decide the conversation is pretty much over right now. I should really let her have this. Anyone passing will probably do more harm than good. Yuri's words ring back to me. I think you should believe in her a little bit. It's the best you can do for her right now. And how can I? How can I be there for Sari and so trust her that she won't hurt herself like before? What am I supposed to do? Sari now walked over towards the left side of her neighborhood, towards her house. I let her every time walk towards my own. Trust. I have to trust that she'll be okay. Because that's what she wants. I walk into my house and throw my soaked bag on the floor, not really caring too much about any of my papers or books. I'm sure they'll be fine anyway. And maybe I'll up to the restroom to shower and then get ready to work on some homework assignments. Nothing like a nice warm shower after a long day of school. I'll sit at my desk and pull out some paper to my desk. The past to do assignments that I realized they got started on. Almost 2 years late now, and that's pretty acceptable on most teacher standards. I have no idea what I'm doing. These are all English class assignments. In other words, things that Sarah usually has to help with. I guess I've been putting them off. I don't really want to bother her with these things either. You don't want nothing logical that could help me with my English homework. Duh. I'll pull up my phone. Oh yeah, Yuri! It's such for Yuri in my contacts. Ooh. The calling. Oh? Bring. Hello? Hey Yuri! How are you? Oh, I'm doing fine. You? This music is awesome! Well, as good as I can be during a rainstorm. It's really blowing out there, isn't it? Ah, indeed. I do this weather. Why do you keep bringing up the weather to her? Does the timer stall at a certain point? No, it doesn't. Ah, listen, I used to help with this English assignment. Something that Shakespeare's Hamlet. I know nothing about it. Ah, yes, Shakespeare. You made wonderful works of literature. To thine own self be true. What? Sorry. What is it you deal with exactly? A summary? I noticed that you're a lot more confident over the phone. Her sentences are clean and concise and doesn't seem to stutter at all. Just as some of your events really again. Then it says I have to analyze Hamlet's character. I see. Alright. Then I'll start at the beginning. I'll keep it simple for you. You begin to explain the entirety of Hamlet over the phone, but she does it in such a way that I'm able to fill out each question on my assignment without any trouble. Ah, let's take a break for now. My hand's killing me. Oh, I apologize. I know it's a lot to take down all at once. Yeah, you really seem to know a lot about Hamlet, though. That's impressive. It's nothing really. It's not even my favorite story of his. The Tempest is a little fancy take, but I'm not sure you'll be familiar with that. Oh, gee, thanks. I'm sorry, I guess I just assumed... I'm kidding. You're absolutely right. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh. Well. I'm a huge fan of Romeo and Juliet. It's such a beautiful tragedy. Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with that one at least. Speaking of tales of love, how are you and Sari doing? I know I asked you this earlier, but it's alright. It's jeez, I don't even know at the moment. It's not like we had a fight or anything, but it doesn't feel like I can just hit her up whenever I want to either. Well, I don't really know if it's okay to talk about this sort of thing. I apologize for getting through your business. I shouldn't have asked. No, it's okay, really. I just, I guess I could use a little bit of lady advice, you know? That's a little embarrassing to talk about over the phone. Oh, jeez, not that, Yuri, come on. Oh. We both let an awkward silence take over the phone call for a moment. Look, I'm having some trouble trying to trust Sari. Like, I guess I felt the need to always be there for her no matter what. I understand then. Do you feel like you need to make up lost time since you two were childhood friends? I mean, that's part of it. But I don't like the idea that it's the entire reason why I'm spending time with her. I guess factoring in what happened a few weeks ago. Yeah, she's pretty much convinced that I'm only spending time with her because of that. Well, be honest with you, Bet. Are you? No. Well, how am I supposed to know the answer to that? Bet, you know probably the wrong person to ask about this type of thing, right? Huh? Why is that? Well, you know I'm not very good with people, so you should take my advice with a grain of salt. But I can tell what I think and what I do personally. Sure, that works for me. So, actions speak louder than words. If you keep trying so hard and going out of your way to act like someone for a protector, she's only going to feel more burned by it all. I'm not saying to stop what you're doing, of course. It's just for me, personally, what are you doing only seems to cement her mentality that you're doing this because of what happened. In other words, don't treat her like someone who needs help or anything like that. You don't want to say or keep thinking that you're only helping her for the sake of it. But, isn't that super confusing? Why do God and my to help the girl I care about? That's what makes the situation so difficult. And I wouldn't really know how to help with that exactly. Man, all this really does suck, you know? I understand that. I will say this, however. You're a wonderful friend, so you're just lucky to have you in her life. You really think so? I know so. I know it's hard to see her suffering, though, that. It's probably extremely burdensome, but I do know that if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll end up exhausting yourself. Of course, that's just my personal opinion on the matter. Like I said earlier, I'm not very good with this type of stuff. Well, I gotta ask you for your opinion on the thing? Sure, what is it? Well, you already know the stereotypes antidepressants, yeah? Do you think they help? You exist quiet for a while, probably thinking about the words to say. I believe they do, but they don't always help. Really? I don't know. I've been taking any myself. I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot outside, like, you know, conveying, like, back and forth stuff, because this is really interesting. This kind of stuff is really fucking interesting here. And I like how all of the, menu elements are on the phone. I don't know. I've never taken any myself. There are cases where they work and some where they don't help at all. But I do know that they're pretty well regarded in mental health talks. But what's the point of prescribing something that only has a chance of working? I don't think I can answer that. I don't want to assume. Right, I'm sorry for putting on the spot like that. Not right up in. Oh no, that's okay. I'm glad you asked me. I'm just not the best person to talk to with stuff like this. Right, it's okay though. I really appreciate you hearing me out. This wasn't really how I thought this phone call would turn out. Me neither, but I'm glad we get this talk out of the way. And how about you? How are you doing? Monica talked to me earlier today. Oh, she did? About what? She asked me to attend to the club. But I didn't seem sincere at all. Huh? I see. You know, Sayori and Natsuki both mentioned how she's been acting a little strange recently. Now that you mention it. You're right. She has changed a bit since she and I first met. She seems more irritable and less approachable, which is pretty much the opposite of the Monica I met when the club first started. So it's official then. We've all noticed it. Natsuki mentioned that she's going to be hanging out with her this weekend, but we all figured it's what she needs. Oh, that's good. Got a Natsuki's spot as well. She doesn't usually make the effort to hang out with others. I see. Oh, that should be a long enough break now, We should get back to the assignment. Oh yeah, let's get back to it. Yuri helps me finish up the last part of my assignment and we both call it a night. I stretch my shirt before getting up and hang over towards my bed. As I slide into the bed sheets, I get a glimpse of Sayori's house outside my bedroom window. Should I call her, or should I just leave it be? No, Yuri's right. I should trust and believe in her a little more. I'm sure Sayori would appreciate that. Right? Yeah, she would. Just don't worry about her. She's fine. Transition! That was a long pause of like not even talking at all. Monica, you can't help her bat. You can't help her bat. Oh, what? You can't help her bat. You can't help me, Matt. There comes a time in everyone's life when one must ask themselves, how far would you go for the ones you love? What sacrifices will you make? Would you die for the ones you love? Or would you still put your life above their own when that moment actually comes? No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. All of it. It'd be really, really easy to... No. That would mean I don't really get to talk to you anymore. Oh, this is Monica! All I want is you to hate them. Why is that so hard? This is from what? The Secret Files! From the base game. Another file that gets dropped during gameplay. From Monica. Ooh, the song. I closed and locked the phone door behind me and let out a sigh so before the final day of school before the weekend begins. I was sort of hopefully said to be waiting for me at the front door, but it doesn't like that this time. No one here should probably decide to sleep in. What you retired late last night, however, is starting to be explaining to every single decision I'm making regarding theory. Should I just walk to school on my own? Or should I wait for her like I've been doing for the last few weeks? I take a deep breath, look towards Sarah's house, hoping that she decides to run after me before deciding her first step forward. And I'll start walking to school. It doesn't feel right at all though. I really should be going when I got here. I mean, that was the entire reason why I was going to stop her from that. I feel an overwhelming sense of dread to think back to that night. So much so that I stopped my tracks and stood down on my feet. Jeez, what are you thinking? Wouldn't you stay by yourself like that? Turn around, idiot. I turned back around and said, "Hey! I was slapped again, I'm sorry." I get up a smile and feel an overwhelming sense of relief. It's all good, Sarah. Oh, I'm ready to go see that boogie sleep after all. I'm not that pretty. I think so. I mean, all that beauty sleep has to be for a reason, right? Right, of course. I nearly facepalmed as I immediately realized what I just said. I'm trying to hard, but it's just so bizarre. The sharp contrast between her baby yesterday afternoon and this morning gets jarring. There's still so much I don't understand about you, Sarah. She happily walks slightly ahead of me and turns around, walking backwards. Come on, Bat, we don't want to be late. I'm right behind you. School or club? As I close to the first class, I realized that none of them felt right. Her upbeat behavior, acting like nothing ever happened. I had to admit it to myself, but it's getting frustrating. Because all I really want is her to communicate more with me. I want to understand her better. Does that mean selfish? Am I being too possessive here? I wish I had all the answers to these questions. It's only been 45 minutes and I'm already extremely bored. I know I should be paying attention now. This is English class. Hell, I should be paying attention to all my classes. My grades haven't been looking so high. They seem to be on a downward trend. Ooh. I'll still take my phone. I'm talking to see text from Sayori. Remember to spend time with kids, okay? Okay, Sayori stepping. Could you meet me in the hallway? I want to talk. Sure, on my way. Sayori's went to skip class unless it's for the bathroom or if it's extremely dire. I doubt it's the latter. Excuse me, Mrs. Manamy, may I use the bathroom? She waves a finger towards the door and continues with her lecture. I swiftly leave the room and start walking in the hallway towards Sarah's classroom. I text Sarah that I'm on my way and then head towards the stairs. I'm pretty shocked to see her sitting at the foot of the stairs, staring down at the floor dirtily. Hey, Sarah? Everything okay? Hey, Bat. And no, not really. I sat down next to her too close, so our shoulders are touching. What's up? Oh no. Are you mad at me? What? Why would I be mad? I know you're bad. When you're upset, you get quiet and distant. That's... It's okay, Bat. I know it's my fault anyway. That's not true. If anything, it's mine. I guess I just... Hold on. I just want you to talk to me more. I want you to communicate your feelings with me because I want to understand you better. You know how hard that is for me to do. I do know, but I want you to try a little harder for me. No, that's not what I I do try. I try so much for you. Is that enough? No, you know I didn't mean it like that. I take that back. Because the first one is someone else that I truly feel. Sarah. God, I'm at a loss for words. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. What do I do? I'm worried about you, okay? You're right. I don't trust you. I can't. Not right now. It's too hard for me. Tears begin to flow from her eyes, which makes me realize this is the wrong things. But I feel myself snapping now. This is how I feel, and I think she deserves to know. I can't expect her to be honest with you. I'm not honest with her, right? But it's only because I care so damn much about you. I always have. And I don't know what I can do to prove that to you. But I'm trying. I really am. Probably such a burden on you. You shouldn't have to try so hard on me. It's my fault. I've always wanted to be so difficult for you. I can't even be a good person for the club either. I made Monica's job 10 times harder than it needs to be. I should be the one helping her the most. And then you become more exhausted lately, all because of me. That's not true. It is, and you know it. I hate it when you lie to make me feel better. Sari, what would you like me to do? Please answer me honestly. What everyone's telling you, try ignore it. What does your heart want? I'm scared, Bat. I'm scared to admit how I feel. It's alright, Sari. I'm right here. I want you to stay here with me. Because I don't trust myself either. Sari burst her head to my shoulder, sobbing loudly. I'm a burden on you, Bat. You can't tell me I'm not because I know I am. I'm nothing more than just junk. I placed my arm around Sari and rubbed her arm gently. You belong with someone like Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica. They're so much better than I am. Is this really what depression does to someone? Is it something that convinces them that all these negative ideas are reality? So then, can you answer the question as to why I'm still here holding you close? Because you feel guilty. You too good of a friend for someone like me. But I'm here anyway. Because I still care about you. I know you don't believe it. I don't know if you ever will. But I know how I feel. And I genuinely care and want to be here for you. Because even if you don't believe me, I'm still staying right by your side. Sari starts to come more heavily now. After all this time, I finally told her how I feel. I care about Sari. Yeah, maybe it's because of what happened. Maybe it's because of the guilt of drifting apart. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't change how I feel. A few minutes ago, my serious breathing was only barely calmed down. She didn't say much after I told her how I felt, but I still feel satisfied knowing I finally got that off my chest. But even so that I didn't care if she believed me or not, I would love for her to do so. Slowly picks her head back up so as her nose. Could you come with me to the bathroom? I have to wash my face. Well, I can't go in there with you, but I wouldn't stop that's totally okay with you. You know what I mean, silly. Of course, let's go then. We walked together in silence. There's really so much to talk about, but I guess you're asking me to accompany you on a trip as insignificant as going to the bathroom is a good sign, I think. We arrived at the bathroom and I was standing outside the hallway, so we're fit to clean stuff up. I walked down at the floor and think about the conversation that happened a few minutes ago. I wonder if this is going to be a turning point for us. But that thought could across the selfish or stove going around in the back of my mind. Am I asking too much for it right now? You already said I should trust her. I just admitted that I can't. Was that the right thing to do? A few more minutes go by until Sarah comes back out of the bathroom. Alright, let's get back to the class then. Right, I'll walk you through yours first. Or, if that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's take our time on the way there. You just read my mind. Sarah and I walk slowly back towards a class in complete silence. But it's not that awkward, no idea what I should be saying kind of silence. It's the same kind of one from a few nights ago. The kind of silence that says, I understand. Well, all of that is very, very heavy and shit. Oh boy. Here we go, the club time. We'll get through this and then we'll end it here. Because I want to see what happens at the club. Sarah and I, the first show out the club after a pretty long day. Classes just seem to drag on and on. I wonder if it's because of everything that's been going on that makes these types of things feel so monotonous. Ooh, we're pretty early. Or they're late, which I think is more likely, yeah, probably. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention that Yuri's coming back to the club today. I had no idea. Honey didn't tell me anything. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised given what's been happening lately. I feel like she really needs someone to talk to. I agree, but at the same time, she doesn't feel like she wants to be bothered. You and Monica seem to be pretty close, huh? We started the club together. For a while, it was just us two because we struggled to find members. Those were good times. I should go back to those days. So, the thing stopping you is how distant she started to become? She nods. But it's okay, I don't want to be selfish. She has a lot of responsibilities and that's just part of life, right? I nervously scratched my head. I mean, I guess so. But you should still talk to her. If Natsuki found some time to hang out with her, you can too. Right. The club doors swing open as Natsuki walks in, seemingly full of energy. Hey guys, sorry we're a bit late. Had to take care of some after school stuff. Hey Natsuki, you seem to be in a good mood today. A little. You find out soon enough? Alright then. I sure hope it's cupcakes. The doors open once again, and much more gently this time, which means... Hello? Yuri only peeks in, keeping most of her body outside the hallway, almost as if she's scared of being let in. I hope I'm still welcome. Of course you are, dummy! Get in here! Yuri shyly walks into the club outside her side. Thank you. I was worried that I wouldn't be welcome. Nonsense! You're always welcome to the Letters Club, Yuri. Sari rushes over to her and wraps her arms around her. It's lovely to see you back. Thank you, Sari. It's very comforting to hear those words from you. Well, there's only one person missing from this little reunion. Oh, that's right. That's right! When Mari asked me to visit the club, she said she's also going to be absent for the day. I don't know those two things are related to each other, but I'll leave that up for debate. Figures. I'll be honest though, Monica's the last one I expected to just avoid a problem like this. It really isn't a problem. Maybe they aren't even related at all. That may be true, but Monica's the one to not take accountability for her actions if she messes something up. Yeah, go with Sarah on this one. Monica doesn't give up the impression of being the kind of person that does this. So maybe it's something up. She is a busy person after all. Besides, you're still hanging out with her tomorrow, right? That's key. Yeah, what about that? So you can talk to her about all this, everything that we've all noticed. What did you think I was gonna do? Invite her out for ice cream and talk about useless stuff? Just trust me, I know what I'm doing. The idea originally was to take her out somewhere so that you could relax a little. That's still part of the plan. Oh, you could take her to a comic store. She was looking for some romance manga one time we hung out. Wait, really? Monica is into romance manga? Come to think of it, I think she asked me if I had read romance novels at one point. Of course, I told her I agree with them. Oh, well, I never would guess she would be into sappy stuff like those. Yeah, what's wrong with liking romance manga? Yeah, that's rude. Sorry, I just assumed because of what Yuri said, and Sari and Natsuki both started laughing. Hey, relax, what method with you? I don't expect you to be in that stuff anyway. Jeez. I get you though. I never expected Monica of all people to be actively looking for romance manga. She's into a lot of stuff most people don't expect. She's very good at hiding things about herself. I know Sari paused while saying that. I guess it is true. I've only seen President Popular Girl Monica. I don't think I've ever gotten to actually know her. Anyway, what now? If I may interject, I didn't get a chance to ride home with you three. I was wondering if I could do that today. Of course you can. We can all do our own thing until you're ready to share with each of us, one by one. Actually, I was thinking I could visit you all loud instead. Oh well, yeah, I don't see why not. Speaking of that, Yuri, are we gonna actually get the voice acting this time? I have to say, I'm surprised, Yuri. I mean, we would have to do it at the festival anyway, so it's cool to see Steph want to be the first one to present a poem like this. Thank you, Natsuki. That means a lot. Just don't let it get to your head. Natsuki will start to sit back a few steps and stand next to me, allowing Yuri on the floor. Could you have a look for a moment? I just need to get my bearings. We all agree in unison and turn away to face the wall. As soon as Yuri begins to speak, we all turn around and give Yuri our full attention. No speaking? Okay. The storm! It's dark outside. The storm's raging. The rain is tapping against my window. I want to go out there. It really gets too much for me. The storm's wearing off. I get ready to go outside. The storm picks up. I stay inside. It repeats, time and time again. The storm is wearing off. I get ready to go outside. The storm picks up. I step outside. I stand here, just outside the door. The wind is howling around me. The rain is splashing at me. I go inside. I have to repeat, time and time again. Nice. Your let's set aside to give her a light round of applause. Wow, Yuri, amazing poem. I loved it. Yeah, it was alright, I guess. It's really good, Yuri. All things considered, I couldn't really feel the emotions in your words. Definitely. It really helped that you read out loud, too. Powerful stuff. You know, at first I made gripes with your writing style, but that was actually very good. That's all you're going to get from me. Don't expect you to fall in love with your writing or anything. So quit looking at me like that. We all stare in shock at Yuri's laughter. Not because of the strange laugh, rather the fact that she's laughing out loud at all. Only because I'm just laughing at the fact that I was so worried over nothing. I'm really glad you all liked my poem. It's been a very difficult week for me, so this was very much needed. Thank you all. Thank you for being the friends I've wanted my whole life. Of course, Gary. I'm glad to have you as a friend. You're great. As fast as in the Literature Club, I hereby declare this meeting the super friend. Oh my god. I can't even say that. You're meeting. This is a little long, don't you think? Well, if today's super fantastic or whatever, then I picked the perfect day for this little surprise. One sec. What do you think that is? It's cupcakes. There's no way it's not cupcakes. I sure hope it's some kind of snack. I've been dying for one of Natsuki's cupcakes. Ta-da! I'm sure you guys can never guess this is what I was hiding. Actually, I get... You're telling the police to hand over my mouth to shut me up. Ah, cupcakes. I was actually craving these earlier today. What a wonderful surprise. Well, why was I to see these? Thank you, Natsuki. God, it's nothing really. Just felt like baking something and I happened to give you extras. Well, who am I to deny some free kitty cupcakes on best baker in this club? I opened up the train dump cookie with the others follow suit. Hey, I'm the only baker in this club. Puh, you know what I meant. The club meeting was relatively short, but it was still fun. Probably the most fun I've had all week. Well, guess that is for today then. I have to get going now. I'll see you guys next week. Guess we should get going as well. Ready, Sayori? Yep. Wait just a moment. Could I talk with you a little bit? Oh, sure. Sayori, do you mind? No worries, maybe we get tired, okay? Sayori happily walks out the club room and closes the door behind her, leaving Yuri and I alone in the club room. So, what's on your mind? I never got to probably thank you for helping me out that day. There's something I'd like to give you. Yuri reaches her bag and pulls out. Whoa. This was the book I was reading when you were still new at the club. I'd like for you to have it. The book is titled Portrait of Markov and has a large eye illustrated in the middle. Oh, Shakespeare, I don't think I can accept this. Isn't this very special for you? Please, I insist. It's the least I can do after all you've done for me. Ah, come on. I didn't do much. It's all you. Uh-oh. So, we can progress on that front. I'm still insecure. I still have trouble making friends, and I haven't exactly stopped doing what I know I shouldn't be doing. But I'm trying now. I'm trying to fix myself up. And there's one thing you should jump at me about. What's that? There's another thing that I've been doing that I'm not proud of. The reason why I'm always talking down to Natsuki and trying to seem like my rank is superior to is because I don't believe mine is any good. That's why I'm always trying to use extensive vocabulary and metaphors. I'm trying to convince myself that I'm superior. And I know that's wrong. I'm telling you this as a reminder to myself to change this part of my behavior. And I hope to change myself for the better. I'm proud of you then. You're doing a great job. Just thought you should know that. I honestly don't know what else to say after that. It's quite alright. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Thank you, Pat. I'll see you next week. Giga places the bag around your shoulder before exiting the room. If you ever need anything, feel free to message me. Will do. See ya! I grab his gift to me and place it in my backpack. Hey, Sari! Sorry to keep you waiting. You really need to give me something. That's not your bad. You really used to get friend, doesn't she? Yeah, but of course, she's no as good as you. You're probably not gonna believe it though, are you? Say doesn't say much more on her way back home from school. Makes me wonder if what I told you earlier was a good idea. Maybe it wasn't. Home sweet home. It's been a very long week for me, so I'm just gonna take it easy tonight. How about you? Have any plans? She shakes her head. Actually, I was wondering if I'd talk to you about something. About me. Of course, Sarah. I'm all ears. Sarah looks past me and stays silent for a few moments. These rain clouds, as I like to call them anyway, they come and go, and I don't really understand why. Some days I feel great. I feel happy and carefree. And other days, those days are the worst. It's bad enough those days just made me want to disappear and escape from everything. But the worst part is that I actually knew what that happiness felt like just the day before. Couldn't let this bad between me and my brain, and sometimes my brain wins. She's staring directly into my eyes despite her being full of tears. Just like before, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. Say what story it is clears her throat. But I think I'm able to be honest now. With myself and with you. Even when the rain clouds roll in, you're always there. I try to ignore it only because my brain won't let me believe it. But you always know what to say. And I really want to thank you for that. I know I can be a really bitterness, sloppy girl. But even after seeing this side of me, you're still willing to stay by my side. Of course I am. I wouldn't, not even for a second, ever consider leaving you. But I realized something that I probably should have realized a long time ago. What is it? If you ever need some space, either alone or through spending time with the others, just let me know and I'll understand. She seemed to perk up at the statement. Guess you and Monica ended up being right after all. Sort of. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Pat. Sarah walks up to me and gives me a quick hug, quick but tight hug. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe let's catch a movie or something? Sarah being the one to invite me somewhere is a good sign. Only because it's the first time she's done it since the day she asked me to join the literature club. Sounds fun. I'll see you tomorrow then. Have a good night. I'll wipe goodbye as I head back home. Jeez. I mean, what a week, huh? I get a thinking feeling up in my stomach as I realize that I've still got a boatload of assignments to have before the next week starts. It's not gonna be easy, but I think I'll manage. Oh boy. Hopefully next week is a lot smoother. Hopefully. But I know that's not gonna be the case. If anything weird can happen now, it will be the time to do so. Otherwise, if I see SCG, I will save, and we will start the next episode. Home. Monica? What defines home? When does something become home? This is not home. Huh? What the hell is happening? I can never call this home. By pure instinct, my hands go over my head as I prepare for another bombardment of code. Ah, a rotating wheel, turning an actual grinding bolt head linear. Oh, Yuri's poem. She's going crazy. Oh, what the hell is happening? The images won't go away with me driving the airplane. What the fuck? So I start to film. Shooting pain yourself from all over the thoughts. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. You could have a limit of thinking, sleep, but something unmistakable. Lost continuously. What the fuck? Stop it! Make it stop! I'll scream it in pain, because there's absolutely nothing else I can do. I fall down to the floor, drenched in sweat. My body has been stabbed hundreds of times, and yet there is no blood, no wounds, no proof. Absolutely no proof that this world is a living nightmare. But you can hear me. I know you can. I nearly jumped at the sound of my phone vibrating. I reach into my pocket and read the message. Sup, Monica? Hope you're ready for a hangout today. Well, meet the asking place, okay? Typical Natsuki. That's two emoticons in one sentence. Still shaken up from a few minutes ago, I placed my phone back in my pocket and shake to lift myself up off the floor. I have to play along. I'm curious what happened to the infrastructure into areas that never existed before. Even now, this house doesn't feel like home. Joe, Monica, casual. Ooh! Would have been nice to at least have a few more options. Alright, Monica. You've got this. Everything's going to be alright. I fixed up my hair and outside. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to end it here. I'm going to end it here as we will start off next part with seeing what happens when Monica and Natsuki have ice cream together. Yeah. This is a very interesting part, very heavy topics. I'll see all of you in the next part though. Later.